So you're trying to bring in this new manifestation, and it's not here yet. And you've done all the journaling, you've done all the meditations, you've worked on your thoughts and your emotions and your action, and still nothing. I think I can help.
You create what you feel and you can make what you want real. There is a way to make the change. It cannot wait another day.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, my name is Taylor. I am a singer-songwriter, a music teacher, a manifester, and I am here to help you create a life that you love, because you deserve it and it is totally within your capabilities. So the first reason why your manifestations aren't working is because you haven't changed your self-identity to match that which you want to bring in. What do I mean by that? If you are someone who is trying to bring in money, you want to bring in this financial abundance into your life, yet you still identify as someone who is poor, someone who doesn't have enough money, someone who will never have enough money, that is going to block your manifestations greatly. If you are trying to bring in a relationship, yet you identify as someone who is never going to have one, someone who is going to be single forever, if you identify as someone who is not in a relationship and who will never be in one, that is also going to affect what you're bringing into your life. It's going to affect your manifestation. So change your identity to match that which you want to bring in. If you want to bring in money, identify as rich. And I mean, easier said than done, right? But not really. It is, but it also isn't. You just need to keep telling yourself what you want to identify as, because the thing about our brain, as wonderful or terrible as it might be, depending on what it is you're hearing, it will believe anything it hears enough times. If you tell yourself that you are stupid over and over and over again, you are going to believe you're stupid. You are going to have convinced yourself that you're an idiot. But on the flip side, if you call yourself rich day in and day out, you identify as a millionaire, you identify as someone that has a lot of money, eventually you're going to believe yourself. Not right away, as you're trying to change what you currently identify as to what you want to identify as. It's not going to happen overnight. If you have continually told yourself that you are poor, you are always going to be poor, the system wasn't made for people like you, you're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay there because that is your identity. So you're going to keep getting things that match that. So shift your identity with repetition and with being unwavering. Say you continually call yourself rich, and yet something happens and you can't afford it. Obviously, someone who is rich would be able to afford that. Don't let that deter you. Just, nope, unwavering. I'm rich. My funds are locked up right now, but I still have them. I am rich. Don't let that dissuade you. Keep focused on this new identity that you want to create, that you want to be, so you can bring in that which matches this new identity instead of being stuck bringing in things that match the previous identity. The second reason why your manifestations aren't working is because you're not detached from the outcome. We talked about this in my last video on how to manifest. If you haven't checked that out, you should. But you want to be detached from the outcome. You want to let go. Because if you're not detached from it, there's usually a few reasons why. One, you don't think it's possible. That's why you're not able to let go. That's why you're not able to detach from it, because you don't think it's possible. So you want to just hold on to it because you're so afraid that it's not going to happen. You are living in a place of fear. And because of that, you can't detach from whatever it is you're trying to bring into your life. And since you have now attached that fear to it, that's gonna block it from coming in as well. So the best way to kind of get detached from it is, first of all, realize, why are you attached? What is it about this goal that you feel like that you need to hold on to instead of letting go and trusting that it's going to happen? Why are you attached to the outcome? Why are you unable to trust that what you want wants you back? What is holding you back from being able to let go and trust that it is coming, to detach yourself from the outcome? The third reason why your manifestations aren't working is because you're not responding intentionally when the opposition arises. I'm going to use the money example again because it's the easiest one. But if you're trying to bring in more money into your life and then something happens, your car breaks down or a new bill comes in that you weren't anticipating, you don't have the money for, and you're freaking out. If you have spent all week putting out, I have so much money, I'm grateful for all this money, and then something happens and your immediate response is, oh my God, again, like this is always gonna be like this, I'm never gonna have enough money. And if you jump right back into that same thought pattern that got you where you are to begin with, you're going to stay there. So when things come up that are in direct opposition with what it is you want to bring in, you need to remain grounded in what it is you want for yourself and what it is you are trying to attract. And I know that is so much easier to say than it is to do, but the thing with it is, when you are able to respond in a different way, you're going to get something different back. If you keep doing the same things, you will keep getting the same things. If you do what you have always done, you will get what you have always got. So don't respond emotionally when those things arise, because they will happen. 'Tis life. But that's okay, because what you are bringing into your life is going to remove those obstacles that used to weigh on you so much. But if you respond in the same exact way that you have always responded when these obstacles arise, you're going to keep running into them. So, respond intentionally when they arise. Respond with, this is okay because I am rich. This is okay because I am okay. Respond differently when the opposition arises so that you can get a different result. The fourth reason why your manifestations aren't working is because you have internal beliefs that contradict what it is you want to bring in for yourself. Again, with the money example. If you're trying to bring in money in your life, but growing up, all you ever heard was, we don't have enough, we can't afford that, we don't have money for this. That's gonna leave you with the internal belief of, I'm not going to ever have enough money. Everyone I know didn't have enough money, I will never have enough money. And you internalize that belief and you believe it to be true. And that greatly affects what you're bringing into your life. So what are the internal beliefs you currently hold about what it is you want to bring into your life? If you want to bring in a relationship into your life, yet you currently hold the belief that you are unworthy of love, maybe because a parent left you as a child, maybe because other terrible things happened to you, and you now believe, I'm not worthy of love, I will never have love. That's an internal belief that is going to block your manifestation from coming in, because you don't believe you are worthy of it. You don't believe you are deserving of it. You don't believe that it's something that is within the realm of possibility for you, not for anyone else, just for you specifically. Why is that? What is the current belief you hold about yourself that is affecting what it is you want to bring into your life? So first, be aware of what happened. What is the reason why you don't feel like you deserve this? Why you don't feel like this is something you can ever do or be? Figure out where that belief comes from. A lot of the time it's from childhood. We went through things, we were told things, we experienced things that made us feel like we weren't enough, that made us feel like we weren't smart enough, we weren't good enough, we weren't talented enough, we weren't capable enough, and we will never be successful enough. What are the experiences you went through that may have communicated to you subconsciously that you are not capable of bringing this thing into your life? And become aware of those beliefs, and then choose to let them go. Choose to create a different meaning to them. We often put meanings on something that happened when we were a very young age, and more often than not, the meaning is we did something wrong. If a parent left you as a child, you don't have the capability to think there's something wrong with them. No, all you know is you and your little universe. So you think there's something wrong with you. And that belief gets shoved so down deep that we don't realize it's there. but it's affecting everything in our life. It's affecting everything we're bringing into our life. So become aware of that belief, give it a new meaning, and then make the choice to let it go and to realize that the meaning you had previously given to it wasn't helping you. Change the meaning and let go of whatever it is that happened that caused this belief that is now blocking these things that you want to bring into your life. What do you believe? Where did that come from? What is the meaning that you took away from it? And what is the new meaning that you want to give it now so it no longer impacts your life? The fifth reason why your manifestations aren't working is because you lack that faith and trust that it will come to you. You don't believe it's gonna happen, so it doesn't happen. You have to move into a space of faith and trust. And sometimes the best way to do that is to look back and to recognize all the ways you've already been blessed, all the ways that things have already worked out for you. That goes right along the lines of having gratitude and acceptance, which we talked about in my last video. Have that gratitude and acceptance for what has happened, and have that gratitude for the ways that things have worked out, to build that foundation of trust and faith that they will work out again. Possibly even better than they had previously. That's the goal, right? We always want to be moving into better and better places. So trust that that is coming, because you've already moved far from where you were before. You've already had experiences to be grateful for. Focus and think about that, and that will make it a lot easier to let go and to trust that what you want wants you back, that what you want is making its way towards you. Have that faith and trust, because if you lack it, you will also lack whatever it is you're trying to bring in. Once you have that faith and trust, you will also be able to have whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So, in conclusion, the 5 reasons why your manifestation is not here yet is: 1, you haven't changed your self-identity to match your manifestation. 2, you're not detached from the outcome. 3, you're not responding intentionally when the opposition arises. 4, you have internal beliefs that contradict your manifestation. And 5, you lack faith and trust. Work on these 5 things and I'm pretty freaking positive that your manifestation will come to you. Give it time. That is not on this list, but the sneak in number 6 is you haven't given it enough time yet. Be patient. And yes, that makes doing all these things that much easier, because you have to do them for a while. But that's okay, because we are detached from the outcome, right? We have let go and we have faith and trust that it is coming to us, but it will take time. So be patient. I hope this helps. As always, keep creating a life that you love, because you deserve it. And it is well within your ability to create it. So do it. And if you are not yet following me on TikTok and Instagram, go ahead and follow me now. My name is 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏, and you can also find the link to it right down in my description. And while you're checking those links, also check out the single Blame It on the Programming by my new band Realign. It's right down there in the description. Listen to it. Do it right now, like literally. Okay, you did it, right? You just paused this and went and listened to it and then came back. Okay, cool. I'm glad you did that. As always, keep creating a life that you love, and I will see you guys next time. Why do I feel like I need to snap in all of my outros? See you guys next time.
You dictate where your mind goes. You decide how your life flows. You're the guide. Don't delay. It cannot wait another day.
And I will see you guys next time. No, I don't like that.